Hi guys, my name is Dan, and let's get right down to business because I know how people want to just look up tutorials and get right down to it. I'm one of them. To do the monitoring with a microphone without any feedback is as follows. Two outputs. One, out the master to your main monitor right and left out, and you're going to mix the microphone level if you wish to hear it back, because you might be filtering it or compressing it, just making sure that it sounds like it's supposed to sound. You're going to want to hear that, but obviously at a quieter volume so there's not going to feedback. Then the music that you're listening to is going to be, basically at default volume. It's just the mic you're going to squish down. But it's going to be those levels are going to be different than your recording output, because the recording output, the mic level is going to be up where your music level is, so that people don't, barely understand you, and then all of a sudden they're blasted with music, kind of thing. So you got your two different outputs. All right. So I set up a voice input from the microphone, and it is output into another bus, which contains a limiter. I like to just keep things separate like this for a visual sake. You can put the limiter in the same bus that you are getting the microphone signal from, but it's just easier to explain and see and understand, and more options, I think. So the gate then goes to the recording out bus. And this bus is set to, and my picture's in the way, I think. I don't know. I think it is. I can't seem to move it. Let me see if I can. Nope, they're not. It's not. OBS isn't letting me. Wait a minute. Yeah. I put myself over there. Yay. Okay, so now you can see my mouse and what I'm doing here. The recording output, I'm sending out outputs 5 and 6. So that, and then those are a different mix that is being recorded. All right, so down to the deal. Put the limiter into the gate. This is the limiter. Now the audio that you're playing from your music, you're going to route into the gate to be used as a control signal to duck the mic input signal, so that when music's playing, it ducks the signal so much that it can't feedback. And of course, the threshold and ratio settings are for you to figure out. That's, not in this tutorial. So then for the recording, because one thing I should mention, the master bus, if you select that, you're not allowed to connect the master bus back out to one of these buses out here. So you got to select a bus like that has everything running into it, or you have to make one that has that. You make one that has that, you run its audio signal to the recording bus so that the recording device can hear it, and then you run a control signal to the gate. There's no reason to double the audio. Just makes things louder, and it's unnecessary. So you just route it to the bus to use as a gate. After clicking compression, choose your input for the sidechain. The bus that I'm using is called soft saturation. That's what I named it, so I use it. And I've set the settings and threshold down, and here's what happens when music is played. See, I'm trying to talk. So little music I'm working on, but so this way I can monitor loudly. My monitors are loud just now, but that music was triggering the Fruity limiter to compress the signal down so much that when that tiny signal got back to my monitors, it was too quiet for the mic to pick up. So no feedback. And that's pretty much that. That's pretty much all you need to know to do that. Recap is 2 outputs, 1 mixed so that you don't have feedback in your room when you're monitoring back everything, and 1 for the recording's sake, and you're pretty much set to go. So basically, if you've got any questions, hit me up. Hit me with them. And please like, comment, or subscribe. I already told you to comment if you want. So yeah, I'm getting back into the business. I know a few of you have watched me, but I had to go through some things and I got distracted and whatnot. But I'm really back. I'm really getting back into this, and this is really a fun thing. And this is just something new I figured out how to do. So now I can monitor loudly and record at the same time, and I never knew that before. So I thought I'd share it. So hopefully people find it useful. Otherwise, I think we're done. So have a good day.